So it's whatever you want. Like, think about anything you want. You need somebody to wash your clothes. There is a whole, it's booming right now.
Yeah.
The booming business of people coming to your house to take your clothes, wash them, fold them, and bring them back just because you simply don't have the time.
Right.
And to me, as a person who, I had long talks with my mother before she passed away about this growing up in the 80s. So I grew up in California in 81, and my mother used to use that service. My mom had a maid. She came in. That's how I learned a little bit of Spanish. But my mom had the service because she cloth diapered us, where they come, they get your stuff, they wash it, they fold it, and they bring it back. Now, 43, because I'm 43 years later, it's coming back. I'm starting to see it on social media.
Right.
So people that don't know what business they want to start or don't know what they're good at, the best place to start is looking on social media to look to see what's popular. What are people trying to sell, or what are people talking about they wish they had?
Yeah.
A maid, somebody
Find
to
your
wash their
niche.
clothes, somebody to pick up their kids. That's the next one that's coming. Two things. One, when you order food, or if you have, so my best friend who I was talking to, she's a chef.
Yeah.
She said, next year, Jennifer, I'm going to have a service where I make the food, but I don't want to deliver it. I want to talk to people. She
Yeah.
doesn't like to talk to people. But she has a service that comes and delivers your food for you, kind of like a catering Uber Eats, so
Right.
to speak. So that's her piece. But you have the other piece where I, as a now single mother, well, not single mother, but co-parenting mother, I got to figure out, if I'm busy and dad's busy, who's going to take our kids to school, pick them up?
Right.
I'm a teacher. I can't leave. We're at the same time. That's the next big thing. And I know they have it, but it's not prevalent, which is like Uber for kids.
Yeah.
A safe person
Right.
that you can call that will take your kids if maybe they get sick and you don't get off until 6, but
Right.
you can't take off because you just took off last week when they had
Right.
a cold. Somebody who can bring your kids either to your work or to another place until you can get there.
Yeah.
And though that is a huge thing that I'm seeing. And then even things like, you know how we have activities for kids, we have the park, the playground, and then they have that Kid Strong. But something even more than that, kind of like a gym for kids. But in that space, which they used to have it in Sugarland, and I wish they hadn't closed. It was the pandemic. It was the first they called it iPlay, but before that it was something else. It was like a gym for kids,
Okay.
but parents had an area where they could drink coffee and do their work, and
Right.
the kids played at the area. I used to take my kids there all the time. It was the best. Now they just have Majestic Kids,
Okay.
which actually I could walk to from my house. That's how close it is.
Okay.
But nobody knows about it and they don't go there. These
Yeah.
are
Like
this
a
is money
co-working
left
space.
on the table. But
Yeah.
for children.
Yeah.
My big idea is to eventually have a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
The restaurant is in a circle or a square, where the middle of the restaurant is the play area for the kids, and all your dinner tables are around it so that you can eat like parents want